What makes a fictional world good? Throughout my career as a game master, I've created several fictional worlds. I've studied this question for years, and like many things in life, my answer today is a lot simpler than it was back then. A good fictional world needs to be consistent and interesting. Both are achieved by taking the right set of ideas and tying them together into one cohesive construct. In this video, I'm going to present a method that will help you tie your ideas into an original fictional world of your own. Oh, and there's a free Eldritch Foundry miniature giveaway, so stay with me all the way to the end for more information on that. Ready? Let's go! What's up, Battlefumps? My name is Aviad and I help game masters run exceptional games with confidence, and today we're doing it with world building. A good place to start is with a few core assumptions, or as I like to call them, pillars. The gods fight each other and constantly meddle in human affairs is a pillar that supports many classic mythological worlds. Magic is not native to the world is another excellent example. In a world built on these two pillars, we can infer that the gods are in fact aliens. But what makes a pillar right for our world? Well, that heavily depends on the story that you want to tell. For example, the elder gods are rising from their slumber is an excellent pillar for a world that supports cosmic horror stories. But if we want a punk game, we will need the support of additional pillars. A good example for pillars for world building can be found in the Dungeon Master's Guide to 5th edition, under the core assumptions that the rules are based on. The first pillar of most D&D worlds is that the gods oversee the world. The gods are real and embody a variety of beliefs, with each god claiming dominion over an aspect of the world, such as war, forest, or the sea. Gods exert influence over the world by granting divine magic to their followers and sending signs and portents to guide them. There are other pillars that are true for most D&D worlds, like that much of the world is untamed, or that the world is ancient. Taking these core assumptions into your fictional world will make it ideal for running D&D. While each pillar you omit will require changes to the game system, which can be as minor as tweaking a few spell descriptions, or as major as removing certain classes. Using the core pillars of D&D on their own will create a generic fantasy world, and if that's what you're after, you could stop there. But assuming you want to create a more unique world, it would be wise to add or remove a few pillars from the mix. Pillars should be simple phrases that profoundly change our viewpoint of the world. One of my favorite settings, Eberron, is a rather classic D&D world with one additional pillar. Magic is everywhere. In Eberron, the use of magic is an everyday occurrence, as magical flying ships and trains carry travelers from one great city to another. There's a lot more to world building than assigning pillars. So even if multiple GMs start building with the same set of statements, their creativity will lead each of them to make something unique. A world born of their own interpretation of the same core assumptions. If our individual creativity makes everything different anyway, you might be wondering, why should we start with the pillars? That's because pillars are guidelines that help us establish recurring themes in our world. Ideas that are repeated, developed, and emphasized with every piece of lore we create. A good world has several pillars that work together in harmony. So we must consider all pillars before making new statements about it, or we risk contradicting ourselves. But that's where the real magic happens, in the links that bind our pillars together. Like our alien gods example from earlier. As you add more pillars into your world, you may notice they narrow down your possibilities. Each new pillar leaves us with slightly less wiggle room, since it has to work with all the rest. That's a good thing though, because restrictions breed creativity. By adding more pillars into our world, we set a foundation for an intricate story. And as long as we keep their number manageable, we'll be able to further develop our world into something truly unique that the players will want to explore. I would like to thank my amazing patrons for supporting this channel. Your support allows me to spend even more time creating videos and D&D supplements. This month, our Buccaneer patrons will receive the Ethereal Menagerie, a collection of 20 new spirits creatures with accompanying lore, including brand new custom art. More information on that in the description. And now for the giveaway you have all been waiting for. One of you will get a free custom Eldritch Foundry miniature of their own design sent all the way to them. To get in, all you have to do is to comment your thoughts on this video and add an exclamation mark mini to your comment. I would love to hear your thoughts about the pillars of world building. So if you tell me about a unique pillar of your world or a world that you play in, you'll get 2 entries for the giveaway instead of 1. I will pick the winner in 5 days from now, so make sure to follow me on social media for the announcement. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more GM tips, and share this video with another GM that will appreciate it. Until next time, friends, remember that you are awesome, keep being awesome, and I'll see you beyond the screen.